When the message popped up on my phone, I stared at it for a long time. 15 years had passed since the divorce. 15 years since we had spoken more than a passing word in court. And now, suddenly, she wanted to talk. Those 4 words, we need to talk, felt heavy, carrying the weight of everything we had once been and everything that had been lost. I remembered the day we split as if it had happened yesterday. The arguments, the betrayal, the silence that followed. It had all cut so deep I swore I would never let her near my heart again. I rebuilt my life brick by brick, without her. I moved to a new city, found a new career path, even learned how to laugh again. Time didn't erase the scars, but it taught me how to live with them. And now, here she was, resurfacing after more than a decade. My first instinct was to ignore it. Why open old wounds? Why give her the power to stir memories I had buried? But curiosity, mixed with a strange sense of closure, made me type back a short reply. When and where? We met at a small cafe downtown. When I walked in, I almost didn't recognize her. The woman sitting at the corner table wasn't the same person who had once broken me. She looked older, of course, but also weary, as if life had taken far more from her than it had given. She stood when she saw me, her eyes brimming with emotions she seemed unable to control. "I'm sorry," she said before we even sat down. The words spilled out of her like water breaking through a dam. She apologized for the lies, for the betrayal, for the years of silence. She told me her life hadn't gone the way she thought it would. The man she left me for was long gone. The people she thought were friends had disappeared. And now, she was left with nothing but regret. I listened quietly, sipping my coffee, feeling a strange mix of pity and detachment. Once, her words would have shattered me. Once, I would have clung to them as if they could mend what had been broken. But now, they felt hollow. I wasn't the same man she had left behind. She asked if we could start over, if not as lovers, then at least as friends. Her voice cracked, her hands trembled, and for a brief moment, I saw the woman I used to love, the one I had married, the one who had once been my whole world. But that world no longer existed. I leaned back and took a deep breath. "I forgive you," I said finally, "but I can't go back. That chapter of my life is closed." Her eyes filled with tears, and though it hurt to see her cry, I knew my words were the truth. We sat in silence for a while after that, the years stretching between us like an unbridgeable canyon. Eventually, we said our goodbyes. She walked out of the cafe slowly, shoulders heavy with the weight of regret. I stayed behind, finishing my coffee. I didn't feel angry, nor did I feel victorious. What I felt was peace. After 15 years, she finally wanted to talk. And after 15 years, I finally had nothing left to say. Would you like me to rewrite this with a savage twist ending, where he shuts her down cold? Or keep it calm and bittersweet like this?